Just a quick one, guys, before we do get into today's video. We have dropped our August Liverpool t-shirt collection. We've got the Liverpool fans tees, along with the Liverpool Capital Trophies t-shirts. Do browse the new collection by going down into the link in the description, or going to copbikeclothing.com. Anyway, let's get into today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Guys, 50,000 subscribers is the goal, and that's our trying to goal for the end of August. So if you haven't already hit the big red button, please consider doing so. And in return, we'll keep you on the straight and narrow with everything with regards to Liverpool Football Club this summer and beyond into next season. Guys, in today's video, we're going to be speaking, or we're going to be discussing what Fabrizio Romano has said with regards to Liverpool, as he's provided a big update with regards to a few different points within the sort of Liverpool transfer sphere, if you like, fresh off the lips today. So we'll discuss that in detail in today's video. We're also going through a few other bits and pieces that, of course, include Jordan Henderson, what Gareth Southgate has said with regards to him, the Liverpool right back that has returned back from a 10-month injury, and I quote, is in Jurgen Klopp's plans for the upcoming season, so we'll discuss that as well, whilst also going over a few other bits and pieces. But of course, English football kicked off yesterday as Southampton played Sheffield Wednesday, and you will notice probably by now that there was a noticeable player that didn't play any minutes despite being in the squad. Southampton, of course, won 2-1 against Sheffield Wednesday away at Hillsborough. However, as I said, Romeo Lavia was an unused substitute throughout the game, and as I said, many journalists are suggesting that this deal is now imminent, despite it sort of dragging on. Liverpool are still very, very confident getting the deal, and on this, Fabrizio Romano said Southampton are not struggling financially and do not need to sell players. Liverpool will try again for Romeo Lavia, Liverpool will bid again, and Romeo Lavia remains the priority target despite the Andrea news. They want both of them. So Liverpool's next bid is imminent. This is coming from another source as well. It said that the third bid is going to be that of 40, or I think the expectations is going to be the £40 million transfer fee. However, they are going to add more on add-ons. But as I said, most journalists are saying the deal is on. And as I say, Liverpool are in constant dialogue over this one. Lavia is not wanting to play for Southampton. He's wanting this move. But Liverpool are very confident in getting this deal over the line. Now, Fabrizio Romano also talked about a few other bits and pieces as well. He said a centre-back isn't imminent. They want young, talented defender. They want a defender. It doesn't necessarily mean that they are going to be sending a centre-back this summer. Interesting stuff there. However, I do think Liverpool do need a centre-back. That's the interesting point about this whole big news from Fabrizio Romano. A centre-back isn't imminent. It doesn't mean... I think Liverpool need a centre-back. You can see that clearly from pre-season. You can see that clearly from the back end of last season. Liverpool need another centre-back. Strength and depth, and another quality addition within the back ranks. We've seen it so many times. Going forward, really, really good, but at the back, very, very shaky, and it still concludes going in to pre-season. Now, this is where Liverpool don't want to be complacent, and they need to spend money on a centre-back. But as I said, Fabrizio Romano said a centre-back isn't imminent. They want a young, talented defender. A player like Levi Colwill, who was super appreciated. They're keeping an eye on the centre-back market. He also went on to say it may be a busy end to the market with 2 or 3 signings. That's what Fabrizio Romano has said. And then he also went on to say... if it is a very good opportunity for the centre-back, then they will do it, but won't be forced into it. But Liverpool do want a centre-back. So he's saying they want a centre-back, but they won't just go for any old player. We hear this time and time again. Jurgen Klopp is apparently confident going into the season without a centre-back, a new centre-back, if the right one doesn't emerge. We see this story play out every single time when it comes to Liverpool transfer business. If they have a player that they really, really want, they're not going to have sort of backup plans or go in for other players just for the sake of buying a centre-back. However, I do think Liverpool do need a centre-back. just to say, they actually do need a centre-back. I mean, Konate, Van Dijk and all the rest of it, very good. But as I said, more strength and depth. And we've seen what happened last season with regards to the defence. So I do think getting another centre-back bedded in is imperative. However, again, I don't really know who Liverpool are interested in. They've obviously got a short list of players that they like in the centre-back position, but nothing seems to be imminent, according to Fabrizio Romano, and it might not happen. Again, interesting one there, because I do think Liverpool need a centre-back. I really do. I do think that. I'm not a football expert, despite making these videos. I'm just some guy who just gives my opinion, but I do think they need a centre-back. And we said that last summer with the midfielder, and Jurgen Klopp was like, no, we don't need a midfielder, and then look what happened last season. So, yeah, I do think a centre-back is needed, but I do agree with not just going for any old random guy, but they're looking for a young centre-back. That's all I've got for you with regards to that. Now, moving on to Jordan Henderson, it's been said that Gareth Southgate won't overlook Jordan Henderson despite his Saudi move and still could be called up to an England move. He said that Henderson actually called Gareth Southgate and said if he accepts this move, will it hamper his chances of being called up? And he said no. So yeah, we could still see Jordan Henderson in an England t-shirt going into next season. Now, lastly, going on to the player that has missed 10 months, has returned back from an injury, that being a right back, being of course Mbappe. I think he really impressed last season in pre-season, but has been sidelined for 10 months. He has been a long time academy talent, became a favourite among avid watchers, as I said last summer, but the 18-year-old was sort of unable to build on this pre-season last season because of course he picked up an ankle injury in October, spending the remainder of the campaign on the sidelines. As I said, he has been back now, and as I said, he's been playing for the under-21 to beat a whole 5-0 in a friendly, and it's said that of course Mbappe will be a part of Jurgen Klopp's plans going forward. As I said, I was really impressed, and says that Jurgen Klopp was very impressed. And we've seen Jurgen Klopp with sort of Basheshich and Dope giving these guys chances, and I think they'll play a big impact going into this season. But as I said, he's another player, of course, that has been lauded by the manager and is a player that is said to get minutes this season. So an interesting one to watch them. And Bayer has returned back after a 10 months on the sideline and is going to be in Jurgen Klopp's plans going into this season. So very interesting there indeed. But that's all I've really got for you today, guys. Fabrizio Romano has spoken. He's basically said that the Romeo Lavia deal is still my priority target. We knew that. Lavia, of course, missing out yesterday, and Liverpool are submitting a third bid and are confident of getting this one over the line. And then of course we're going through the centre-back. Fabrizio Romano said that Liverpool are expected to have a busy end to the transfer window with 2 or 3 transfers, and a centre-back is not necessarily going to be a signing. They do want a player, but they won't just go for any old centre-back. So we'll see how that one sort of pans out as the transfer window goes on. But it does look like Liverpool against Chelsea, we won't see a new centre-back addition. We'll probably see Lavia, and we'll likely see Andrea. But that's it. I'm expecting a busy week, hopefully. But yeah, let's just wait and see what happens. But Liverpool fans, as always, do let me know your thoughts on what Fabrizio Romano has said. And just a weird question. Do you think, on an England point of view, do you think Jordan Henderson should be getting called up to the England team despite him moving to Saudi Arabia? Yes or no? Let me know down there in the comment section below. Guys, remember at the start of the video, we have dropped our August collection. Brand new t-shirts, absolute belters. Sorry for the delay. I know a lot of you guys wait for the collections to come out, so sorry for the delay. It is here. We've got 2 really cool designs, so go browse the collection. We'll go down into the link in the description, or go into cobbliteclothing.com. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.